What happened?
Y'all, I don't know.
What happened?
I literally just said,
we're sorry your live video has ended. What in the heck?
I don't know what to say.
Oh my gosh. Why would it do that?
I have no idea. That is so weird. It totally just ended for no reason right as we were about to bring Kylie Morgan on, and that's so annoying. So we're going to try it again.
That was just bizarre. We didn't do anything. It just said your live video is ended for no reason.
Like, yes,
thanks, Instagram.
Your live video has ended. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
Let's bring her on.
Let's bring her back on because we've got all the viewers back on.
If it's definitely something on maybe Instagram's end.
Yeah.
I don't understand what happened. Hey!
Okay.
Hey.
How are
you?
Weird. I was like, oh no, I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Same. Oh my god, that was so stressful. Okay, I love the hat.
Me too.
Wait, scoot down a little bit in the screen. I want to see the top of the hat. That is so cute. Oh my gosh.
I love it.
You look like you could be a part of our family.
I literally,
true.
No joke, you guys. When you see a picture of my mom and my little sister, it is odd. You two are clones. And it's really the craziest thing ever. Because Olivia, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay, so she's 17. And just like same features, and it freaks me out. So I already feel like I'm like comfortable.
So weird.
And the brown eyes and everything. Do they have brown eyes too?
Oh yes, brown eyes, dark hair. Yeah, we got the voluptuous cheekbones. We're in it.
Oh my god, it's so nice to meet you finally.
It's so nice to meet you too. I am so happy to be here right now. I low-key am trying not to like fangirl, and I'm just gonna chill.
Oh,
just gonna keep it cool.
No, please fangirl. I love when people fangirl or fanboy.
No, I just am so happy that this is happening. I feel like I manifested this a long time ago, and it just like it worked out perfectly with the single coming out on Friday and then us getting to this Monday. So I'm so happy.
It is so good.
I love the song. So I love it. I love all of your music. I love your voice, and I'm obsessed with TikTok. So I'm so proud of you for breaking up and wide on TikTok.
Oh my gosh. I swear I have a love and hate relationship with that damn app.
But yeah, same.
I'm just like over here just trying to freaking crack this code, and I'm like, whatever, just like last man standing wins. I'm just gonna keep posting videos, and then it finally happened. So here we are, we're doing it.
That's amazing.
It's
okay, hard. Tell us all about you. Where are you from? How did you start singing? Like the whole deal. We want to know.
Yes. So I'm from a super small town in Oklahoma, Newcastle, Oklahoma. I always joke and say it's like the town that you stop to get gas in on your way to the OU game. Like when we got a Walmart, like everyone like freaked out. We were like, "Well, we've made it, right?" And super small town from Oklahoma, and I knew Nashville was my home. I started coming back and forth to Nashville at 15 to co-write songs. I got my very first pink guitar when I was 12, and just learned my first 3 chords, and was like, "Well, sorry, Mom, I am going to skip college and move to Nashville and be a country music artist."
Right on. I love that.
She's like, great, awesome. But I like just knew that it was not a choice for me. It was just like, I couldn't not do it. Yeah. And so I ended up switching to online school my sophomore year to tour full time, and started going back and forth to Nashville. This wonderful human being named Russ Zabbitson pretty much took me under his wing and set me up on co-writes. One of them was a guy named Walker Hayes. And been writing with Walker since literally I was barely hitting puberty. So I can't believe he agreed to write with a 15-year-old, but we love him for that. And when he signed over to Smack Songs with Shane McAnally, that's how Smack heard my songs through his catalog. And I got a call from Robin Palmer, who pretty much got Shane his first cut with Kenny Chesney. And I had moved to Nashville, had been there for like 2 years, and was just kind of like praying for the next step. And I got a call from Smack saying they wanted a meeting, and I immediately signed a publishing deal, management deal that led to me signing my deal with Universal. And finally we were here. We like did the whole radio tour thing, you know that all too well, Sarah.
Yes.
Then COVID hit, so it was like
yeah.
But Thank God for social media, because that's what I was able to do through this whole time and figure out how to crack TikTok. And now COVID's finally coming to an end. We're back on the road. We're back on tour. We released a single. It's doing well. So it's finally all coming together. Praise Jesus.
Seriously.
Praise Jesus.
That's so
wow.
awesome.
What an awesome story. So how many siblings do you have?
So I have an older sister who's my half sister, who actually just had a baby. It was the first baby in the family. And
Congrats!
I'm an aunt. I'm so excited. I can't wait to just squeeze that little baby and then return it.
Right.
Seriously.
Here, gonna spoil it, take her back.
Yes.
And then I have a little sister, I swear, who looks just like you, Olivia. It freaks me out. Like,
That's
you're
crazy.
gonna die.
Like, sure.
You're gonna die. Well, I'll send you both a picture of my mom and Ray, and you're gonna be like, we absolutely
Please do.
Oh
Oh my gosh. And so you have a boyfriend because, right?
Yeah,
He's
so
on TikTok.
actually, now fiance.
Congrats!
Thank you. Yes, crazy story. I moved to Nashville when I was 19, and I met my fiance Jay Allen, who's also an artist here in town. He signed to Verge Records, and I saw him at a party, and literally 19-year-old baby Kylie was like, "That's who I want to be with forever. So let's see what happens." So I did the whole like,
that.
"Oh, hi, my name is Kylie. I plan to you know, we should write sometime." You know, the famous Nashville line. We should write.
Yes.
And yeah, we wrote a song and we moved in together a month later and have been together for 6 years.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
amazing.
Y'all have been together for 6 years?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. You're
know.
practically you're legally married. What is that law?
Yeah.
Really?
Common
Common
law
law married.
Yep, exactly.
I think it's like 8 years, maybe.
It was just like such a life change. I mean, like I moved to Nashville at 19. I moved here like with a guy who like wasn't really my person. We just kind of did this as soon as we got here. So I literally had been here for like, I don't know, a few months, and I was like, "Hey mom, I broke up with my boyfriend. I met a new guy and he's moving in. Okay, have a nice day, bye."
Amazing.
And my mom was like, "I'm getting on a plane right now."
Did she really?
She did. Immediately got on a plane, came here, met Jay. And I don't know, she said that because we were all out to dinner one time, and it was at this bar in Midtown, and this guy came up to me and they like tried to hit on me, and she just said, "I saw the way that he looked at him and I saw the way he looked at you, and I knew that that was your person and you were going to be just fine." So
I am so happy for you.
thank you. I know it's crazy. I just I mean, the song Independent With You is truly about like I mean, just like you, Olivia, I mean, you're so young, and I'm sure you feel the same way, where like I mean, married to my career, married to my dreams. And I felt like if I were to be in a relationship, that would always like be a choice, you know.
Yeah.
I have to like choose between the independence and the like dreams and the all that, or like be a girlfriend, or you know, like be a fiance, be a wife. And so I just never felt like I was fully invested in wanting to even begin a long-term relationship, because it always felt that way in my past relationships. And then when I met Jay, not only does he do the same thing I do, so he like completely understands, but he also just like, for the first time in my life, I can like have a separate life but also have him in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
Independent with you.
Yeah. And so it just I don't know, I put the song up on TikTok, and I wasn't even planning to release it. I just went into the studio with Shane and my other producer Ben Johnson, recorded 6 completely different songs that we were going to release. And I put that demo up, it like got 1 million views overnight, and I was like, well, I guess the people want to hear this song.
That's amazing.
Well, and it's such a great message, because you're right. It's so important to have that person that you can do your thing, but also be with them, and he can do his thing, and neither of you are competitive or threatened by it. And that's, you know, basically the perfect scenario.
Yeah.
So you're very blessed.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Yeah,
Thank you for my wine, by the way. I might have already like drank half the box. So
Yeah, what number is that?
it is
4-5.
4-5.
Okay, that is my favorite, but I'm out of it, so I'm drinking 4.
Okay,
Tonight.
how does it work? Like, is it just like kind of the way it tastes, or?
Yeah, so like 4-5 is a little bit bolder than the 4. It's just,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not like good at describing wine. It's kind of like trying to tell an ear monitor guy like what you want, and you can't find the words.
You're like,
no one understands more than me.
I'm just like, just make it sound like I'm listening to my record with a pair of headphones in.
That's it.
I'm going to start using that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So this is my trick, Kylie, I will tell you.
Please give me all of the advice.
To get your ears right, I have found that the best thing to do is to have almost no EQ on your voice at all.
Okay.
Tell them to send your voice, just your voice. Then you can work from there.
Yeah. Okay. So someone just said, please explain ear monitors. We are probably talking gibberish to people who are musicians.
Well, singers wear ear monitors in their ears, and that's how we hear, what we're doing, the band and our voice and all that. And so if your ears don't sound good or they sound like that, or they, whatever, it's so frustrating.
And difficult.
It's the bane of your existence if you don't have a great ear guy. So
it really is. I mean, I truly say, because I'm at the mercy of the venue sound guys right now. I'm on tour with this guy named Nico Moon, and he's the one that sings I'm just looking for a good time.
Oh
yeah. So yeah, so I'm on tour with him right now, and I'm the opening act, so I'm not traveling like with a sound person or anything like that. Right. And so I'm kind of at the mercy of the venue sound people, and I literally just like immediately go up to the sound person, and I'm like, I am only as good as you are, so I need your help.
It's so true. Yeah. It can ruin your whole experience if you don't. And maybe you should like get a mix that you like and like write it down what they did and then tell that to each guy.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you, but I'm going to tell you where this is leading. So my worst horror story about sound and mixing was I was just at this venue, and I'm going to let it remain nameless, but I show up and the sound engineer is wasted, like drunk, like can't even like do anything. And so like when you have cues in your ears, it's like chorus 2, 3, 4. He put those out in the audience, and like I couldn't hear anything. No one could hear anything, and I was just like, this is my absolute worst nightmare. And I actually was like gonna ask, I was like, what is your worst like horror story that is ever
I have a million. I have a million of them, and it just depends. Like because you have to get someone who understands what you're hearing, not what they think it should sound like, but what you're hearing as a singer. And it is a bunch of like geeky tech talk, but
the worst is that I sing backup for her now, and so if she gets on stage and like it's not good or it's a terrible mix or whatever, it's on me. Like for some, because like not in a bad way, but like I immediately know if something's wrong. So if I can tell, then I'm just like, oh, like this is about to be bad.
Olivia, did you ever do like cheerleading or like anything like that?
No, I did it when I was really young, but not like.
I always compare that to like if a stunt falls, like it's always the flyer's fault.
Always. Right. Yeah. No, it's true.
For some reason, I just like I know that Olivia can read me, so I'm always like saying to her, my ears suck and I'm really mad, and she has to carry that burden.
I do, and then I'm like, oh, now I have a terrible show too.
Yeah, if my show's ruined, her show's gonna be ruined too.
But I mean, if you're not happy and you're not having fun, like, and you're just worried the whole time, it's like how, and then whether you try to or not, like, it's hard to like hide that energy,
Yeah. And I've done so much for her, so that's the least she can do is to bear my burden.
Exactly. I'm fine with it.
Kylie, have you seen 1883?
It is actually on my list to watch because you posted it today on your story. I'm not I'll be honest, I'm not a huge TV person. I used to be, and this is just like a random segue story, but like I'm from Oklahoma, and it's Tornado Alley, and I lost my house in a tornado when I was 17. And after that,
lost who? I'm sorry.
Oh,
your house?
So I lost my house in a tornado when I was 17, and it truly just like changed my perspective so much, as in like we had so much to do like after the fact that like I like stopped watching TV, and then like I never really started again, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah. yeah, so I just like
probably
fill
why
my time with
a great writer and singer.
Yeah.
You know, spare time. What do you do with it?
Yeah. Well, I'm from Missouri, so I totally understand the tornado thing. Like, we have had some terrifying moments with storms. Like, I grew up on a farm, and I remember looking out in the field one time and just actually seeing the, you know, what you see in the pictures, tornado coming towards us. It's horrific, but
it's like
you have to watch 1883 though. It will inspire you so much.
I'm actually going back out. We have our last tour run this weekend for the Nico tour, and it's a lot of driving, so I'm just gonna download it on my phone.
You should.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then DM me and tell me what you think.
Yes, absolutely. And also, as soon as I get back, we need to figure out a time to actually like meet face to face and hang out, because I feel like
I would love that.
Like,
yeah, and right.
The three of us should write.
I would die.
Because I'm writing a new album, and that would just be I think the three of us together, I can tell by our chemistry that it would be incredible.
Yes, that would be so much fun. I am also, let's talk about you being on Did I Shave My Legs for This with Dina, because I was on the strawberry wine version. And because we were originally trying to book this a while ago, and I was like, oh, now we'll have something to talk about because we were both on that version.
Oh my God, I did not realize that. Okay, yeah, so I sang Did I Shave My Legs for This with Dina Carter. Yes. But you know, Dina Carter's, we had her on Closet Chaos.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and she is the sweetest person. But yeah, Strawberry Wine is such, so you sang on Strawberry Wine?
Yes.
Oh my God, I gotta go listen to that.
It like truly was just like one of those moments where I was just like, how is this happening? Like how,
right.
Who put me in this lineup? Like,
well, I can tell you're gonna be a huge star because all of the obvious things, you're an amazing singer, songwriter, you're absolutely beautiful, but you have the personality that is required to have a long standing career in this business, because it's a really tough business, but your attitude is just so great and
thank you.
So easy to talk to. So let's definitely get together, and everybody listen to what is Independent
with you.
I'm so bad at names. It's like
you're doing great, Sarah. You're doing
great.
great.
I almost said Independent Together, and then I was like, that's not right. But I couldn't remember where I got the shirt. So
she can't remember many names.
I can't remember.
You're doing great.
Independent with You.
Yes,
which is such a great message and such a great song.
Also, what is it? I Only Date Cowboys.
Yeah,
I listened to that, and I love that song. Well, okay, so after watching 1883, I literally have been like, I'm marrying a cowboy. I only want a cowboy. That's it. And then I listened to that, and I was like, this is perfect.
You will love it. It's so funny because so Jay and I actually wrote that song together, I Only Date Cowboys, with our buddy Nate Kenyon over quarantine, and it was like the very first video that went viral on TikTok was that song, and it was a video of him in freaking pink banana shorts playing the guitar while I'm singing the song. We wrote it in like an hour over Zoom with our buddy Nate, and then we put it out, and then like became, you know, very popular very quick through TikTok and all that. And then what's so cool is like Independent with You is the first like real love song that I released as a single. And we just filmed the music video for it last week, and for the first time ever we have Jay playing the actual person in it, and it was so cool to like finally do a video together. And just like, because being separate artists, I'm sure you can like relate to this, it's just like as far as, you know, everyone wants to make sure that you're known separately first,
yes, and
then together, you know. So we never wanted to like prematurely, you know, be in each other's videos or like anything like that. And so I also like my whole like young career life was always told, never talk about who you're dating, like seem available, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then now, like, I'm doing all these interviews and stuff about the song, and like I'm talking about Jay more now than I like ever have in general. And I'm just like, it's just funny how the world works.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think you talk about your relationship. People love to know about that.
Totally.
Now, is Jay a cowboy?
So he grew up on a farm in Iowa.
Okay.
And literally like was the boy that freaking built every fence post and like put it up, like just farmhand. And I actually got the song idea because we have this jet ski and we go to like Percy Priest Lake out here in Nashville. And he was backing up our jet ski and like backed it right up into the lake like in one swoop. And I was just like, that was so hot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, and so I have a line in the song that says a guy who can back up a trailer like his truck's on cruise. And I'm like,
amazing.
Well, now we want to meet Jay too. We need to have Jay back with you on
You guys would love Jay. I mean, I'm a little partial, but literally like he lights up a room when he walks in, has a heart of freaking gold, and just like
I can tell you're so in love. That's amazing.
We are. And you know, it's like I also want to be like super, like I posted this video yesterday about the song Independent, and I was just like, you know, I also like want to make sure like when posting about my relationship, I feel like it's so easy for everyone to see the highlights and see like, oh, like y'all are so perfect and blah blah blah. And so like yesterday I posted a video and I was like, I'm just going to say a confession about my relationship. It sucks sometimes. So I'm like, we fight, we need space.
Of course.
We don't, and like, I just like felt like I needed to post something like that just so people can realize I'm like, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. And that it has to be a real life thing. And so that's why, I mean, I feel like I'm working on my second EP right now, which Sarah, I'm so excited to hear your new record. So pumped. And Olivia, your last single, we're here for that. That with that. Like, just, I was here for it. But it's so cool, and I feel like y'all can relate to in this way of just like being able to write your life. And you just said that, Sarah. It's like you're truly writing what you're going through right now, and you feel that vulnerability through your music. Why people relate to it.
Totally. Absolutely.
I'm that way, like, to a bad point. Like, with writing and stuff, I'll like point out very, very obvious things to a person in a song. It's bad.
Yeah.
I love that. I love being able to just like truly do this actual specific things that like you're like, oh, that can't be made up. That definitely happened.
Well, it's like Loretta Lynn when she wrote "Now I've Got the Pill." Like, how much more real could that be? She wrote a song about, I don't have to keep having kids because now I've got birth control.
Yeah,
it's like
we love Loretta.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, last thing. What does your tat say?
This is actually the day I moved to Nashville.
Oh, I love that.
14, and my hope and my dream is to put the day I get my first #1 on this side, so it'll be a full circle moment.
I love it. You're cool as shit. I really, really love you. We have to get together.
Please. I would love that.
Write a song, and then we'll go to lunch and have a wine lunch. And you just never know where the day will take us.
I mean, literally, I can see this happening, and then us calling like all of our significant others and being like, so we wound up in Mexico.
Right. Everything's fine, but
we're on this yacht. I don't know how we got here.
Oh my gosh, I could so see it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really, really appreciate it. It's our first episode back.
I know.
Oh, wait, you guys, my mom is on here. She just said, take me to the wine lunch, too.
Oh, my gosh. Mama Rhonda. Hey, Mama Rhonda.
I don't know if you can even see in that, like, tiny picture, but Sarah, you guys have to survive this so much.
Yeah, go follow her. That's amazing. Yeah, no, she can come too.
Absolutely, you can come too. Of course, we want you to come.
We'll just bring the doppelgangers too. We got to make it a whole thing.
Absolutely.
I think so.
I bet we'll find out we're related maybe because I'm from Missouri and you're from Oklahoma, and that's very close.
That would be cool.
Happening. That actually would make sense. That would explain a lot of things.
Explain a lot.
Thank you guys so much for having me. You guys are wonderful.
Thank you. You're wonderful, and best of luck in every single thing you do, and most importantly with your independent with you life, because I'm so excited about your engagement. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you so much, and I can't wait for the record. I can't wait to see what you're doing next, Olivia. Let's definitely hang soon, and thank you so much for spreading your light to the world and giving baby artists like me a chance to be on here, so I really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
That's so sweet. Thank you. All right, take care. God bless.
Bye.
Bye. Talk to you later.
I can never do the heart very well.
Like this.
Oh, group hug. Okay,
So
if you haven't ever watched before, we always do a group hug after the guest. What about her?
stunning.
She's stunning.
Amazing. And
she
so sweet.
is
and talented. Kind of the whole package, actually.
She's got the whole package.
Kind of the whole
but you can just tell that she's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. We definitely have to do that.
Sweet.
Let's meet with her at 10 a.m.
Yeah, and then her sister can come.
Her sister can come.
Friends,
her mom and I can be friends. And then we'll go to lunch. We'll have a wine lunch.
And then end up in Mexico.
That
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds
and we'll write another song about that day. I just want to say to everybody, so many people have said, why did you color part of your hair red? People, these are earrings.
They're earrings. Like, I could kind of remember when feathers were like. Remember feathers?
Yeah, I do remember feathers. But why would people think
so?
That?
Like maybe they thought that you got a feather or something. That's so cool.
Yeah, but anyway, okay. I wanted to tell you guys another thing. This is my new obsession because everybody knows that I'm obsessed with candles. So if you guys want to send me these, that would be so fine.
Absolutely.
But I just want you to like make your home smell better. Not that your homes
smell bad.
I've never smelled your homes.
But you know, they can always improve.
But you can always improve on your smell. So this is White Barn, which I love White Barn candles.
And soap. Isn't that the soap? Oh my gosh, they're amazing.
This is called White Gardenia. Wait, what do I have to do?
Yeah, that works.
Why do you do that?
Because it just shows up. It's like focuses on it.
Okay, White Gardenia. So this smells like I don't know how to describe it. It smells like it kind of smells like grandma's house, but in the best way.
Like chic grandma.
Like chic grandma and everything. It's really fresh.
Almost like vanilla-y, but not.
Yeah. So White
Gardenia petals, sweet apple, white tuberose.
Or if White Barn or Bath and Body Works is watching, they can send me a bunch.
Maybe natural essential oils. This is amazing. They're so good.
It smells so good.
We are kind of obsessed with candles in general. Like we have a really big. You've totally passed that on to me. Oh yeah, I moved out. Did they know that I moved out?
Does everybody know that Libby moved out?
Yeah, because remember when we were having that like long debate about like I'm gonna go to college and blah blah blah.
And I was like, you're not going to college.
Yeah, I didn't go to college. I stayed here and moved out, and it's been amazing.
Now she has her own apartment, and every single night it pops into my head at some point. What if somebody breaks into her apartment?
It's a terrible thought. It's a terrible thought.
It drives me crazy.
It's not going to happen.
Your hair really has grown so much.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I cut it, and it's curled right now, so like when it's straight, it's even longer. I cut it to like maybe there.
Mm-hmm.
Or something that's already like, what, 3 inches or something?
Part of me wants to go, but it's so scary to find pictures. Part of me wants to go find a picture of KK and I. We went to an 80s party last week. My guitar player, Ben Thompson, his wife, Claire Wingram, I hope I said that right. She is an amazing songwriter. She celebrated her 40th. And so
she's amazing.
She had an 80s party. And KK and I went, and I have to say, it's on my page, so when we're done here you can.
It's so cute. Everyone's devastated that I moved out.
I'm devastated.
The whole family has been like mad.
We've all been mad at her. Avery, Audrey, all this.
I technically moved out in October, but I like fully started living there in like December.
Yeah,
you know,
we all just like feel like you should just be with us at all times because you're.
What can I say? I'm a very wanted person.
You're wanted, and we love being with you at all times. But you are over here all the time, so that's good.
I'm literally here every single day.
Yes.
It's just then at night I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back, and then all of them are just like, oh, it's so annoying.
We get so mad when she goes home. Yeah, she's only like 10 minutes away.
I'm not that far.
Okay, you guys. So we're on the road. Livy's still in the band singing harmony for me. We're doing the Grand Ole Opry Saturday night. Check my website, saraevansmusic.com, or is it just saraevans.com?
I wish I knew. I have a show on Wednesday.
You do have a show on Wednesday. Can I come?
Yep. No.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Livy doesn't really like me to come to her shows.
You just make me more nervous.
Oh, and I was going to say, next week on Closet Chaos, guess who our guest is? Connor Smith.
Oh.
And so Avery is currently playing lead guitar for Connor Smith. He's a new up and coming artist. He has some really, really awesome songs. He has a song out called I Hate Alabama, which is just what is the timing, and all of our Alabama people like were like, what the hell? But it's about a
Such a
girl.
good song.
It's just that he met a girl at Alabama and she broke his heart, and now he's like, I have him. Yeah, so he's on the show next week. And we're so glad to be back. Olivia, independence is important, someone just said.
Yeah,
what
this
should we
is
play
awesome.
going
I'm
out?
so happy we're here. Oh yeah, I want to play Coal Mine again. I love that
Do
song.
you guys have any requests? We can sing a little bit of a song, and then we can go out with a song on the stereo.
Yeah, you can just start laying down songs really quick, and we'll try and request them.
And notice the new time, so we're on at 7 from now on.
Yeah,
I want to get Tanya Tucker. Tanya Tucker, if you're listening or watching, we want you as a guest on Closet Chaos. I can't even imagine how amazing that would be. Do you know Tanya Tucker?
Amazing.
Let's sing that. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky?
Someone said, do Best of My Love.
Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling,
I was gonna do that little like 7.
you get the best of my love. You don't know that song as well.
That's like my favorite song of all time.
Oh.
And one of my tattoos that I want is your handwriting in the title.
Best of my love. You got a new tat too.
Which one?
AOA.
Oh my gosh, I
Can you
did.
show them?
I got a
So
new.
has everyone
I have
seen
5
the butterfly?
now.
I think
Isn't
she's
that
getting
weird?
addicted. So it says
This is
AOA
AOA
for
and Avery, Audrey, and Olivia. Or
Avery, Olivia, Audrey. And I said, of course, why doesn't it say SAOA for Sara, Avery, Olivia, Audrey?
Because
but
it's a sibling thing. I'm gonna get a separate tattoo for you. But
What's
I
that
have
gonna
5 now, and it's weird because I
are you
am
addicted?
addicted to them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
I only have 2. I have this one that says Jesus, and then this one that says Avery, Olivia, Audrey.
See, the names just work.
Everybody
What
can get a
about
picture of
someone
that.
said
Ready?
"Slow
Smile.
Me Down"?
Okay. If all that's left to do is walk away, then baby, I'm as gone as yesterday. But if there's something you still need to say, you need to say it now. Hurry up and slow me down. Slow me down. And Jesus loves you too.
Are tattoos painful? Yes, they're very painful.
No, they don't hurt at all.
They're painful depending on where you get them.
What should we play on our way out?
Can you
Sing a
that?
Martina McBride song. Let freedom ring. Let the white dove sing. Let the whole world know that today is a day of a reckoning. Let the weak be strong. Let the right be wrong. Roll that stone away. Let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day.
My Heart Can't Tell Me No, which is also one of my
Audrey's favorite songs. Play that on the way out. Let's do it.
When
right.
the one you love's in love with someone else.
Sorry, I did that wrong.
Don't you know it's torture?
I mean, it's a living hell.
Living hell. I love that song.
No matter how I try to convince myself, this time I won't lose control. One look in your blue eyes, and suddenly my heart can tell you no. Yes, my voice is back, everybody. Slow clap.
Back and better than ever. Oh, let's play a song because our time's ending.
Okay, we love you guys. We will see you next Monday. Thank you for joining us. We're so happy to be back. And I hate when it does that. You're gonna hurt your voice.
No, that was like this, that mixed.
Wait, did it die? Just like hold on. Okay. We love you so much. Mwah. Oh, get lost. Keep him busy.